Today, I'm going to share with you a brand new website that is going to completely change your Vanguard gameplay. This time, it's not actually my site. It's nothing to do with me. It's actually Fuzzy Paradox's website, and it is wild. Before we get into that, though, speaking of websites, ZeroDamageGaming.com just launched some brand new beautiful playmats. We have the Eva's right here. We have the regular one, so Eva playmat right here, just in her sciencey hobby stuff. But then there is also a Christmas exclusive version, so we have some special fancy Christmas ornaments here. This is going to be exclusive for this Christmas, so this December only, and then it vanishes forever. It will also never come back, so it is only this year, 2022, this Christmas. Get it, and then it's gone. And then finally, there's also the esports edition, you know, just the character zoomed in, some special effects, very fancy one. And then, of course, we also have this absolute beauty. So use the code Solemn, link will be in the description for that. Without further ado, though, here is VG Paradox. This is Fuzzy Paradox's brand new website. I am pretty excited for this. So if you don't know what you're looking at here, essentially Fuzzy Paradox has been compiling results for all of the Vanguard tournaments the past seasons. But just so all those pie charts you've been seeing in my meta-analysis and then from other people, it's usually Fuzzies. So a lot of work goes into that, of course, and now they have a website right here, VG Paradox. So if you click on these articles right here, as you can see, you have your pie chart, as he has been putting on the Twitter, but then you also have like the names, if they could find them, which deck they played, which nation, and then also a deck log link if you click on that. So let's try and click on that right here. So now we also have the deck log. So then we go back, then for V Premium, we also have all of the results that, you know, they had access to. Premium, same thing. And then we go back to, you know, the home menu. We also have it for Singapore, the Vanguard Deluxe finals. Once again, all of the results, really insane. Like, this is a lot of work. At first, a few years ago, I wanted to do this myself, and I couldn't be bothered. I didn't have time for it. So the fact that Fuzzy is finding time for this, absolutely amazing. Then on the right here, you can actually also see the top 10 standard decks globally. So I'm assuming this is taking the results from, you know, whichever results they have, and grabbing that data and then seeing, okay, what actually topped most, what topped second, so forth. So if we click on that, let's say we click on Gravidia. Gravidia is #1 ranked globally. Then we see how many first places they had in the English format, how many in the JP format, how many tops, the last tops this deck has been getting, ranked chronologically, and then I guess you can also click on the list. Yeah, okay, so right here you also can like click on a list of someone who topped with it recently. So we see that loading right here. Boom! We have a list to try and learn from. Once again, going back here. So far, this only has this past season, but Fuzzy told me that he's also going to be putting Springfest and BRO on it, which would be really cool because that way you know you have way more data. You're really adding a lot of data to that pool. For standard, it might not be as impactful, but for V and for definitely premium, it has a lot of impact. So then we go into tournaments right here, and again we have those two so far. Then we click on decks. We can actually see all of the different decks that exist. Let's say we have Baf Sagara. Okay, we click on Baf Sagara. Once again, we can go over those lists well. Finally, we also have ranking. So here he is ranking all of the players based on the tops that they had so far. Now, the only issue with that is that it's only one season so far, so, you know, it can skew a little bit, but it's still really cool if this is being built up on further. You know, if we have every single season gradually all of those tops populating, we can really start seeing like, damn, this person that maybe not many people heard of, because maybe that person isn't marketing themselves or anything like that, but you can still see like, holy fuck, that person has been topping so much and we didn't know about that. Look, he's ranked number 3, 4, whatever, you know. So this is really cool. Right now in North and Latin America, we have Noman Irfan on #1 with a 2nd place and 2 top 8, so total 3 tops. Again, this is why I would like to see the BRO and the Springfest and so forth. So you really have like a bunch of tops and it really starts, you know, counting. For Europe, first place we have Mohammed, a first place, a 2nd place, and a top 8. So once again, 3 tops. We go down here, boom. Oh, look, right now because of just the past season, I'm 11th because I have 2 tops this season. But I'm pretty sure actually if you take like the spring season, then Mohammed is probably still first place. So that wouldn't change that much. The only thing that would probably change is that me, Jade, Dave would probably move up a bit. I don't, we'll see. But it would be cool to have, as much data as possible, basically. And then also moving forward, the Springfest season after that and so forth to really get like really solid rankings. That's just something cool. That's only something I wish Bushiroad did themselves. But, it's a little late now. I don't think they have kept all the names of all the players for that many years. Would be cool if they did, though. Regardless, once again, so this is just like wild to me. This is the type of information that Vanguard has missed for a long time, in my opinion. Because MTG has been having something like this for a long time in the form of MTG Goldfish. Yu-Gi-Oh! Never had anything like this, weirdly enough. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has Road of the King, but that's mostly for like Japanese and then mostly locals. So that's not really, doing that much. But then Pokemon has this. Pokemon had Limitless or something like that. They had a site like this as well. So a bunch of TCGs have this. Vanguard never had. Now it seems Vanguard will. So of course we'll have to see if Fuzzy can keep this up, because I know this is a lot of work. Like, it is a crazy amount of work. So go check that out. Link will be in the description. VG and a Stripe and then Paradox.com. You can find all that information. Hopefully we can get a lot of eyes on this, so that way, Fuzzy sees that this is worth working on, and then, it'll be better for everyone. You will never have like, oh damn, I don't know how to build this. There's no deck profile on YouTube or something like that, because you will always have, at least a couple results to base your building on and maybe learn about the meta from. So that's all I wanted to share. Again, link will be in the description. Also, link will be in the description for these beautiful Zero Damage Gaming playmats. Use the code Solemn. If you still need to pre-order any Vanguard cards, 50cards.shop, you also use the code Solemn right there. The code Solemn always works everywhere in your Vanguard life. But yeah, go pick it up, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.